Hello everyone, I'm Anirudh Bhat, a final year medical student at Goa Medical College, and I thank you so much for clicking on this video. In this med school vlog, we'll try to strike a perfect balance between studies, extracurricular activities like cycling and swimming, Netflix and chill. I think if we're able to strike a perfect balance every single day between the work that we do and the other habits and hobbies that we have, we will stay motivated for months to come. So over the past 1 month, I've been experimenting with getting up early in the morning, as early as 6:45 to 7 am, and immediately getting down to studying. I never thought this was possible in my life because I've been a complete night owl my entire life. I love the night, I love studying into the night, but I thought I'll experiment a little bit, challenge my body, try to change my chronotype, and actually get up in the morning and study. So to help me with this, I chose that I would be eating one banana, a few sips of coffee to help me with that early morning drowsiness that comes whenever you're trying to change or battle your body's natural instincts of actually being asleep at that particular time. If you can see the weather outside, it is absolutely beautiful. It is raining, the birds are chirping. I'm able to appreciate the morning energy much better when I'm trying to experiment with myself. And as you can see, I continuously try to change my location every 20 minutes or half an hour, just so that my brain is now used to waking up early in the morning and studying in the morning, so that these changes in the location, they act like a stimulus for my brain, a novelty to my brain to keep on studying early in the morning. So after about 1 hour of studying, I go into the kitchen and have my breakfast, as you can see. And going to the breakfast table knowing that you have some amount of studies done, I don't know, it gives me some different amount of confidence which I have never felt in my life before. So I guess the experiment is working, and I'll let you know in the future vlogs if I'm ready to change my chronotype and get down with morning studying. So one of the main advantages that I've noticed when you wake up early is that you finish your studies and whatever you want to do by, let's say, 10-11 o'clock, at least the initial part. And then you have a lot of time to do your other activities of the day absolutely guilt free, like taking this cycle for servicing that it truly deserves after a lot of weeks. Then you can maybe pursue your hobbies like dancing, like singing, painting, writing, YouTubing, and so on and so forth. So I did not notice this advantage before when I used to be a night owl, when I used to study late at night. But now, since I'm getting up early and getting things done in and around breakfast, I'm noticing that I have more freedom with my time, and more importantly, it is absolutely guilt free. So now I'll take this cycle for the servicing, and I'll see you back when we join in for online classes. So I stay in the peripheries of my city, which is Margao city. Therefore, I have to cycle for 10 to 15 minutes to reach the cycle shop where I'll be sending my cycle for servicing. This is the approach road to the famous Gandhi Market in Margao, and in this market you get the favorite coffee powder that I use to keep myself basically alive through med school, and it is simply the best. You get almost anything in this market, from local produce to local delicacies, local clothing, local shopping, and I feel that whenever you go to a new place or when you travel to a new place, the market is the place where things are happening. This is the place where you should visit to understand how the people of that place undergo their normal lives. And you also come to know the local items and the local culture of that particular place. So I thought I'd talk to you guys while I'm waiting for the bus to come. I think this is the first time since the pandemic that I'll be going by a local bus, and the buses are quite frequent actually. I've been waiting for the last 5 minutes and there is not a bus. Let's see. So after this we'll be catching on with the online classes, and after that we will come out the hobby side of me, the fun side of me, where today I might go for swimming or I might go to the gym. So currently I'm watching a Netflix series called Fauda, which is based on the Israel-Palestine conflict, and these are the series that I typically enjoy, you know, like a very docu-series kind of a format where there's a lot of historical context, there is a lot of action, there is a lot of thrillers as well. Let's finish the duties that we have to do, the studying that a final year medical student has to do in the morning, and then we can chill in the afternoon with our extracurricular activities. I'll see you on the other side of the online classes. Upon reaching home, I'm treated by a very tasty lunch by my mother right in time for the online classes to start. And as you all know, the post-lunch session of online classes is definitely going to be difficult. This is where the normal physiological response of postprandial hyperglycemia sets in with the insulin spike, and therefore your body goes into this very blood preservation mode. Basically, it just directs all the blood or a big part of the blood from your brain into your gut, because that is where it is needed for digestion. So this is why we feel sleepy, and there are a few tactics which I use and which I would recommend to all of you to survive through the post-lunch dip in energy. So the first one is to take periodic breaks. Every 20 to 30 minutes, you can get up from your online class and actually go to the bathroom and splash cold water onto your face. Just the mere act of getting up off your seat and changing the location, changing the stimulus will help you to better survive the online class. The second one is actually to play your favorite song in the background. Oh my god, don't we all want to hear our favorite song all the time? We can use this. We can use the practice of attending online lectures with the background music, because your mind will be active because you're listening to the favorite song, as well as you can better enhance your focus during your online lectures. So open your favorite Spotify playlist and get the songs rolling. For me, the post-lunch energy drip usually happens an hour or 1.5 hours after my lunch. So this is the time when I actually brew myself the cup of coffee, the same powder that I bought from the market that you saw earlier in the video, and this kind of helps me to manage my energy levels. It gives the brain the required caffeine that it is required to go through the entire post-lunch session. And these are a few tips that you can follow. And yes, there are some days which these tips do not work and I have to take a nap, but I think that you can give that body the 15 to 20 minutes of rest in between the lectures if your lecture gets over before the 1 hour mark. So during the class, I screenshot the slides that the teachers have provided for us, and if they're explaining something that is beyond what is given on the slides, I write it down on a piece of paper or I put it onto a note-taking app like Notion, and this will help me later on a few months down the line when I want to revisit that particular slide and I want to know under what context or what additional points or under what clinical setting was a teacher explaining this slide to me. So I think this is a very effective tool, because a few months down the line, you may not remember exactly what the teacher tried to interpret from her or his own slide. So I think this is a very effective method. Of course, you cannot do this for each and every single online class, because sometimes the lecturer just reads from the entire slide, but this can definitely be applied to those professors who go beyond the slides and try to explain to you the concepts beyond the material that is given on the slide. So after all of those online classes, when they're completely saturated with the information that you study in the morning session and in the online classes, it is time for that inner energy, for that output, creative energy to show. And this you can do when you have hobbies. For example, my hobbies include swimming, playing chess online, going to the gym, going for a walk with my neighbors, playing cricket, playing football, because I figure out that the creative output that works for me is shooting videos like this, is exercising. There might be some other activity for you. It could be dancing, it could be painting. One of the toppers in my class, he writes beautiful poems. So these are the small activities that will actually keep you sane, and they will actually keep you productive and looking forward to something in life just beyond your work and beyond your studies. Which is why I feel, especially now during the COVID-19 pandemic, when there's so much of uncertainty in the future and we are stuck over here in our homes, and God forbid the third wave comes and we are back into lockdown mode. These are the small hobbies that we develop every single day that will probably keep us sane for time. And one of the main advantages of waking up early in the morning and studying is that you can do all of these hobbies absolutely guilt-free. Because you know you've done some amount of responsibilities in the morning. You can watch a TV series like Fauda. You can see a few YouTube videos of your favorite YouTubers. You can plan YouTube. You can do so many different things. And as you can see, a lot of effort goes into making these YouTube videos. So if you like this vlog so far and you took some amount of value from this, do hit the like button. Comment which was the best part about this vlog and how you spend your days in the lockdown. And I'd like to give the shout out to the following subscribers who have subscribed to this channel. And if you also want similar shout outs, do subscribe to the channel, guys. It takes a lot of effort to make these vlogs for you guys, to make the thumbnails, to script it, to ideate it, shoot it and completely edit it. So do stay subscribed to the channel, because there are a lot of vlogs coming up in the future, a lot of concepts that we will explore together on this particular channel. Till that time, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.